Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening, a night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport around here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre, and the decibel levels are rising. It's quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
There's a lot to like about this fella, Lucas Paqueta, Peter. Statistically, one of the best central midfielders in Europe. And I think he's going to be key here in delivering the ball around the pitch and indeed getting back and doing his defensive work. Whether they're attacking or defending, this guy is always involved.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. There's the whistle. Wan-Bissaka and Bowen. Aina. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Nice physical challenge. Aina. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nicely intercepted. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
That is very well defended. Now it's Bowen. He's found a way through. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
So, power or guile, what's it going to be? And so we have the first set piece of the game. Decent hit from there. Aina. Now it's Awoniyi. He can get that clear. Out towards the flank. Awoniyi! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Aina. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Somerville. Some really good ball movement. Lucas Paqueta. Here's the return pass. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Now it's Hudson-Odoi, and he's in on big chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Sudden chance to counter. And he's managed to get through. And the shot! Fantastic goal! A
to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Attempt, just the wrong outcome. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Played back in. Rodriguez. He's going for goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Forwards and with intent. Referee's given a throw. Aina. Oh, that's nice. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Lucas Paqueta. Oh, he's had it taken off him. Now it's Awoniyi. Somerville. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. It's a loose ball. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Alvarez. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Bowen. Oh, such a clever touch. Brilliantly cut out. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Do have a chance to counter here. Can he spark a counter here?
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Bowen. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. He is just caressing the ball. Out to the left it goes. And here's the chance to counter. Awoniyi Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, good ball, and can he finish? Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Massive leap! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Somerville. So, Jim, what are you thinking? That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Rodriguez. Wan-Bissaka. That is lovely.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Emerson. Somerville. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Well, that's well spotted. Alvarez. He has found a way through. Opts to play it back. Now, who's going to be first to this? Good spot, he's seen the run.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Very much into the last knockings. Succumbs to the pressure. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And that will be the final act.